Hey guys, and welcome back to D&D with Filthy and Friends. Quick recap of the last episode. We found some baking monks. They looked at us in a weird way, probably surprised that we were interrupting their baking, so we butchered them and ate all their food. We insulted them as they were dying, lit them on fire, and otherwise were just really, really nasty to them. With that taken care of, we've moved on to the next brilliant idea, where we found a room with a priest and two guards around an altar, their backs turned, not noticing us opening the door. And we've decided we will attempt, or we're deciding exactly how we're going to do this, that we're going to sneak in, covered in blood with the... Anyways, we're going to go for this. We're going to see what happens here. It looks like Tim might be taking the lead. He seems to have an idea how this is going to go, and we're just discussing if we really want to do that or if we want to do something less retarded. We're going to find out. So let's get to it.
So...
We closed
through the plan.
We pulled the door closed slowly so we can talk again, and we kind of whisper. And so you're gonna go in with the broom and tell him you need something cleaned up, Tim. Is this the plan?
Now you guys are going to head into the room as my captives. I will follow up with the broom and my outfit, and I will explain to the demon lord and his minions that I have captured you and defeated you in combat. We'll get information from it, and then we'll probably kill him.
Why not?
I'm concerned that probably we need more than one monk leading us in as captives.
You don't think I look manly enough?
So, has anyone heard any odd accents from these monks prior to the monk we have with us now?
I think they just...
Now that is egocentrism. They sound odd to me, to be honest. I'm the one who talks normal here.
I think you mean ethnocentrism?
It's all the same.
No, mostly just heard lots of...
He just put him speechless. Anyways, it's tough having a conversation with Tim. I feel you. Both of you want to be leading in prisoners, presumably because if one of you came in as a prisoner, it wouldn't be as impressive to the priest.
No, I think that you need to be a monk. Two humans as monks. Although you're not a human.
I could pass for a human under a mask.
Yeah.
I'm not a human either, actually.
You're
Close
big.
enough.
You're big like humans.
I mean, he's certainly larger than you. I don't think he's a particularly large human.
Maybe we should go look for the abbess.
Giving up so easy, Thaddeus.
Nobody cared anywhere near as much about what I was doing
option.
before I put on the mask.
What did you say?
We could actually go south and look at the eastern side first.
Sure. I mean, when we interrupted this priest, was he doing? As I said, we couldn't see the altar, but was he doing anything?
You can't really tell from there. It maybe looks like he could be in prayer or murmuring something, or maybe looking at something on the altar. You can't really tell from this distance.
Okay.
So there wasn't clear chanting and hand waving and glowing auras or anything.
Bear in mind, this pillar's essentially in your way.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can just see maybe bits of robes and
Do I get any sense that these monks could be under a spell or something? Like they're not actually all so bad and they're being controlled by
You can
this
I guess
guy.
you can do that either by insight to try and get a read on their intent, or you can maybe try that with Arcana to see if you recognize that these people have been mind controlled or something similar.
Does he need a live one for that, or?
From his knowledge of the fights, I guess.
Yeah, based on how they've been acting.
You don't feel like they were.
Sorry, go.
You don't feel like they were under any spell of sorts, Stephen. They just seem to be either
Really aggressive
very
bakers.
dutiful or following
Innocent
orders.
bakers, just regular innocent bakers.
Defend the flower. Yeah, I can see that.
So they are misguided but free agents.
Yeah.
Best as
That
we
could
can
be
tell.
interpreted.
They're
I'm not.
defending their monastery
So
against.
far, you've only seen monks and dwarves, so you've not really seen anyone, of command value, I guess, would be one way to put it.
I think I agree with Thaddeus. I say we leave this and go for the abbess. We might get enough information. We might be able to pull off some sort of ruse with these individuals. We get enough information to understand how the monks are interacting with whoever these guys are and what these guys want. So that would at least let us have that answer. Should we leave this for later?
Well, the only problem with that is they are able to come south and flank us as we go in, flank us as we go into the eastern wing.
Yeah, it seems like yes, that is a problem though. It's kind of strange that they haven't already engaged with these monks to the west. Perhaps they don't really care. Perhaps their guard is there to guard this priest, and this priest is doing something, and maybe they don't care about the rest of it. We could just walk in and just walk through the door, just like wave as we walk to the southern door.
That's so tempting.
That's a good idea. You guys look like prisoners, but I'll be taking you to the abbess. We walk through the room.
For fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
that's what I was saying earlier. Just walk in like you own the place.
God. Well, Thaddeus, you seem to have strong opinions here. I'm willing to do what you'd like on this one. I could go either way. If you want me to try to talk to them, I can spin them a tale of the woes and hardships we've had getting here, and our desire to be part of their monastery, their silent monks here. We could try that. I could lie about the prisoners we've captured, or we could just walk in like we own the place. I'm up for any of these.
I'm not interested in armored minions at all.
Brett?
That said, I feel a draw to this room, and I can't explain it. I feel like these people are perhaps desecrating an important, a powerful place from my history. I'm just not willing to walk away. I think we must take this. Can I cast perhaps my
Yes.
what's that?
I know what you're going to say. Divine Sense?
Yes, that's
Can
the one
I
I
insight
wanted.
check him too? Is he behaving normally? Like, why is he suddenly interested in this place?
You can insight check him. What is it you're trying to tell? If
Does
he's
he?
lying?
No, I don't think he's lying. Is it suddenly like a real shift in his personality? Like he's suddenly real interested in like this room for some reason he wasn't a minute ago?
Is he under the
Okay.
influence of some other?
External force. Yep.
Yeah.
Adam.
You need to roll, right?
Okay, I was waiting for permission.
Sorry. Yeah. Maybe he's just changed his mind.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd like to use the divine sense, which should give me celestial fiend, undead, consecrated, or desecrated.
Okay.
Please.
There's a celestial slight glow on Chakolth's weapon now. When you know if something's desecrated, do you know what it used to be, or what it, what it was before it was desecrated, kind of thing, or do you get any information like that?
It does not say that in the description.
Okay, you can
so-
feel that this was an important religious place to some kind of god, and it feels like this place has definitely been desecrated in some way.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so this should be a holy place of some sort, given my knowledge, and it's clearly been corrupted.
Yes.
I think the chance that we don't end up killing these guys is so remote that we should just walk in there.
Yeah, I agree. If
All right, your decision then, Thaddeus.
Well, come on then, you captive maggots.
All right. I'm going.
Get in line.
I'm going to cast. All right. if we're going into this and that's a decision made, I want just a second to prepare. I like to cast a spell, and then we'll go. Okay. Then I will cast darkness. Again, I'll draw on the darkness in my draw blood, and I will cast darkness around myself. So I've covered now in a cloud of darkness, and I'll cast it on my amulet in my neck again, and I'll pop it into my shirt for now.
Okay, so Stephen lets out that scream, and then what pushes Thaddeus in the room, or what? How's it going?
Yep. In you go. Get in line. You've been beaten once, so I don't want to beat you up again. Come on now. These guys must have been hungry out in the canyon or something, and they've been into the stores again, eating the bread. I make the best bread, and I'd love it to go around a little bit better, but I don't know. They just got their hands on it in the kitchen.
All right. So
Okay.
Look, I
As you
don't
walk
always
into the room-
say I with you, but maybe you can help me out.
As you walk into the room, one of the guards moves forward and goes, "Halt! Speak to Carbo." And then the priest turns slowly around from the altar. Welcome, you bring more prisoners. Come, stand before me. And he points kind of like to this area over here.
Yep,
Bring
yep.
them
Find it.
before me, my friend.
Go on, you heard the man.
Sniven goes there.
I'll start walking towards there.
Dirty bastards.
This guy's grinning very slyly, and he's sort of looking at you with this cocked head as you sort of stand in front of him.
The priest.
I'm
Not going to make any insight checks to see if he thinks I'm lying. I just believe wholeheartedly that he thinks I'm telling the truth.
What is going on? It's now that we can see a little bit better at the of the altar. And he's not commenting on the fact I still have weapons and whatnot with me.
I'm gonna just let out a roar and run up and pound that guy in the face.
All right. there
Oi!
goes.
I'm sorry I apprehended them. I'll take off my mask and cast Blade Song.
Worst fucking. All right, so we had this plan. We didn't even stick
Come on,
with our
guys!
plan
Oh,
long
you're
enough.
doing so well.
I know, right? We almost.
The plan.
Why didn't we?
Oh,
Why?
I was totally legit ready for that. Never mind. Okay, everyone's initiative.
Come on, Thaddeus.
Decided. That is decided.
I'm going to scream, "It's dwarven! It's dwarven, and they've polluted it!"
All right. All right. Fine. Fine.
Okay.
We need to take this guy alive so that we can ask him if it would have worked.
Were you
Thaddeus.
convinced? Were you convinced?
Thaddeus, because you acted, you'll get a surprise before we do initiative.
Since, since I acted impetuously, right?
Yeah, you're basically taking them completely by surprise because they thought, that you were being.
I thought the dwarf, the unsecured dwarf holding his weapon and bleeding everywhere, was a captive prisoner. I've got some. I want to sell them some stuff. I want to sell them the cheese.
Huh?
I'm just a wandering cheese salesman. I have something to sell.
So I get one attack, then not advantage. Right.
I think you get two. I think it's just a surprise round. I think you just take your attacks. So
Yeah. So a 14 and a 21 are my two attacks.
Okay, hang on. Okay, now they're in order. Sorry. Okay, so 21 hits.
okay.
So he takes 8. Okay. Right.
Holy
and
crap, those guys have got high initiative.
in turn order, Carbo goes first. Oh, a shame. I would have had more fun with you as prisoners. Now we shall play fun right now instead. And he starts, waving his hands as if to cast a spell.
Can I tell what spell it is?
Can just people tell what school it is?
Yeah, school first, right?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Okay. The DM will learn the school of the spell now.
Well, I haven't cast a spell this whole game yet. So.
Mm-hmm.
How do I see? It's evocation.
Okay. Oh goodness.
Does anyone want to do anything?
Steve?
I would like to identify the spell.
So you make an Arcana roll. And
Alright.
how did I? You hadn't right. That won't work.
Well,
'Cause
pretty
that's
much.
a 1.
This is what they use to make bread.
It's a bread spell.
All right.
So
This is the head
See.
chef, and you've irritated him.
what is this? It's a 10-foot radius sphere. So what's that?
Are you going to, Steve? You need to make your decision. Are you going to
Yeah,
take an
I'm
action?
not going to counter spell
Okay.
You're not.
with no idea what it's doing. No,
Okay.
I
Okay.
guess not. Nobody else is identifying it, right?
Well, no one else
So
can.
how do-
You're the only one who can because you're the only one with Arcana, and we're not allowed to share that information in that way that works. So, evocation are damage spells. That's where everyone in the party knows this, including you. So, evocation is like fireballs, lightning bolts, things like that.
Whatever.
Okay, so everyone makes Chakolth, Bereatim, and Sniven make a con save.
Con save. Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay.
DC is
Higher than 5.
18. Okay, so Tim will take full damage.
What is
There's
it?
an ear-piercing explosion of sound as as rocks shatter from the center of all of you. So Tim takes 25, and you guys take half.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Good decision. Good decision. All right.
Oh, I have 0 HP.
That means you go unconscious. Did you?
I
Did
have
you?
exactly 0 HP.
Okay.
So you're not dying, you're just
not-
unconscious.
Don't- Okay.
No, I think when you reach 0, you're unconscious.
Yeah, right, he's unconscious for
yeah,
sure,
okay.
but not dying. He doesn't have to like make death saves every roll, every turn.
Okay.
Kevin?
You said
All right.
12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I'm going to bypass that guy and go straight for Cabo.
Okay. So he gets to hit you, right?
He can. Yep.
Oh boy.
21?
Yes.
So he does 5 piercing.
Which makes it 2.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
And then you take your turn.
I need to make a con save for
Oh.
my darkness spell.
I would have to make a con save based on him hitting me just now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have active still?
I would. Shield of Faith is 10 minutes. Are we over 10?
Excuse me. I don't know. Are we 10 minutes time from the last fight?
I
Was it
guess
the last
you
fight or
cast-
the
you cast
first
it
fight?
in the middle of the fight, right? Didn't you? The first fight? I would say we're 10 minutes from there.
All right, so it's off anyhow.
Especially with Steven grabbing the robe and stuff.
Yeah. All right, so it's gone anyhow.
Okay, I passed my con save.
And I didn't need a con save because it's gone. All right, so I'm just going to hit him twice.
Go ahead.
So that's 14.
25 hits.
All right, I think I'm going to put my final Divine Smite into that also.
Okay.
Wow, that was terrible.
Okay.
It's hard to get a roll that shitty. 1 and 4 and 2.
So that's 18 in total.
Yeah.
All right, then the guards are going to take a turn. This guy moves up behind you and takes a swing. 20 will miss, right?
20 hits now.
Oh, okay. 9 piercing.
So that's another 6.
And then he misses with 11. This guy walks up to Sniven.
I'll hit him when he reaches.
You get to hit him. Yep.
Okay.
Wow. He rolls 2 1s.
Okay. I rolled
So
23.
he swings in such a way, he throws the sword to the floor by mistake. 23 is a hit.
Okay.
8, and then it's your go, Filthy.
All right, I'll say Sniven. Can you take care of? Okay. I'll hold this guy off then. I guess. No, fuck that. I'm gonna go help. Thaddeus. So I will pop my necklace out, so my darkness re-emanates around me.
What was that again? What's the reach on it? Sorry.
It's
20 foot?
20-foot sphere. I'll link the spell for you again if you like.
No, that's okay. I just want to turn the aura on.
And cool. And
Be able
this
to see that now.
is... I actually put that in as a condition so we could have that.
That's... Is that too big? No, that's... So 20 out from him. Yeah.
Is it larger than that? Let me just double check. Sorry. If you've got me questioning it now. I can't remember if it's a 20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter. Let's find out.
Right.
Darkness is 15-foot radius sphere. So it's neither. It's a 15-foot radius, not 20-foot. It's okay. Perfect. So, all right. Then I will use... This staircase is 10 foot across. There's no going down. I'd have to like jump it if I wanted to do that, right?
Yep.
Okay, then
Is there room to go between it and the pillar?
It's okay. I can move around.
No.
Okay, then I will take attacks on the guard here. And the first thing I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast my... It's not a cast. It's not a spell. I'm going to activate my Baleful Curse.
Okay.
So I will reach... I'll call on the power of my patron here. I'll feel this kind of new impulse, and I'll just cast this vileness on him. And it just like... I don't think it has a visual... Like, it doesn't have the same like green glow as the Fairy Fire or anything like that, but it's like... It's a malevolent bolt of energy that hits him and spreads over him.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
And then I will attack him. Okay, the first one is a crit. Beautiful.
Right.
And I'm going to use, with that one, I'm going to use Eldritch Smite. So I'll use my remaining spell slot and pump it into that.
Okay.
So the damage off the glaive itself is 8 plus 9, and I add 2 to that because he's under my curse effect. So that is 19, and then here's the Eldritch Smite. Let me just link that for you. And that goes twice because it's a crit. So that hits him for another 40.
40?
Yeah. And that's my first attack. I've got another one.
Okay, well, no, that's enough.
That's enough? Okay.
Yeah, so what, you throw your hand out and cast this bolt of energy at him, then you hit him with your glaive, and the glaive is empowered with this this Eldritch Strike, and you essentially just carve him in half with this surge of chaotic energy, and he just sort of falls as 2 pieces in front of Sniven.
Okay, and then as he dies, the energy around him kind of coalesces back and shoots into me and heals me as he dies.
Okay, sure.
And that was going to be let's take a quick look at what that is. To do level plus charisma, so 5 and, what is it, 4? So 9. Okay, so I will heal for 9. And then it's my first attack, and then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 for the second diagonal. So I'll move to here. And my darkness, I guess, covers the one guy there.
The second diagonal is still the same as the first. They're all 5.
Okay, our last DM did it, so alternate diagonals go 5 to 10.
So you could still move another 5 foot.
Okay, so you just want us to treat all diagonals as 5 all the time.
Every single square is 5. Just makes it easier for me as well.
Okay, I don't... No, I want to stay right where I am, so if Thaddeus is not covered by the darkness, but the other guy is. And
Fine.
I'll be done with my turn.
Is that it?
Okay, so if someone is at 0 health, then they're unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And if they gain temporary HP, then I assume that they're still unconscious.
That's a really good question. I assume so too, but I don't know that.
Because it's like a buffer. It's not actual AC. Or it's not actual health. So, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm very...
Hit points are, like, representative of your consciousness, though, aren't they? And, like, your stamina and your ability to be awake and alive and doing things, right? So if someone It's almost like giving them a small heal, right? Is the way I would treat it.
Well, actually, can someone... I can't Google, because if I Google right now, it will displace
Sure.
the overlay.
Yeah,
Will someone just Google real quick? Does temporary HP revive unconscious characters or something?
Yeah, I sort of did that earlier, and I didn't really come up with anything conclusive.
All right, I'll add it to my list of... it sounds like you're thinking it won't, and I'm really on that side too. I suspect it doesn't, but...
So let's
Really?
just for now assume that it doesn't.
Temporary
would
hit
say it
points
did.
aren't healing. They're rather a layer of insulation that attacks
Right.
have a chance to get through before they start dealing real damage.
Yeah.
When an adventurer's hit points drop to 0 or fewer, he falls unconscious. That's when a character's at 0. See, they're dying when it's...
We can look it up after. We just want to go for now that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think it would.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word, which is just a heal on him.
Okay. So you heal 5 then, Stephen?
Yes. So he is. So Tim is now not unconscious.
Oh, I was having quite a good sleep.
Oh,
Get up and
There's
do
a-
something, you useless git.
yeah. There's a little bit of killing still left to do. So no more sleeping now. Okay, and then I'm gonna move some, just so that I'm in, like, not next to this other guy. Let's say only that, and then I'm going to cast. Can I? And I cannot see the guy in the darkness, right? So
Right.
I couldn't. So I could not cast a targeted spell on him, for example.
Right.
Okay, so then I'm going to cast.
Can you cast another spell?
He casts a cantrip, but not another spell, right?
Oh, right. So it has to be a cantrip. Yeah. Okay, then it has to be Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
On the priest. And it could have been temporary health if that was a thing, and then casting an actual spell. But
Yeah, but we'll figure
Right.
that out. It's too bad if it is that way, but I'd rather
Right,
err
but-
on the side of...
right, it would make it more difficult. Yep.
Yeah.
So he's almost certainly going to make that saving throw.
So it's a wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what's the DC? 15?
Yes.
Okay, so he passes. That's fine. That's his turn. He gonna step to there.
As he leaves my range, I get an attack on him.
Yep.
That might drop his movement to 0 if I hit.
Should be good, because I think he's trying to kill Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't get advantage, right?
Nope.
That's a miss.
Ugh.
Damn.
Everyone makes a wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay, well, actually, no, let's do that in the right order. He starts casting a spell. It's... hang on. Transmutation?
Is the... Okay.
It's cool.
Yep.
So can I tell what it is with Arcana?
Well, there's darkness between you and him, so like when he was
Is
casting
there?
it.
Didn't he move to a point where he could see me? Was it the point of his move, basically? I don't know, I guess.
DM
Yeah, I
can
don't
roll
know.
in that. Is the DM...
There's a straight line, I would say, through the darkness there, and you're not quite actually up yet. You're conscious, but you haven't stood up yet because it's
Okay.
not your turn.
Do you still need a wisdom save?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Well,
that
unless-
looks like he can't counter it, though. You can't see him, right? Did you have to see him to counter it? What does counterspell say?
Yeah, it's sight. It's whatever, something you can see. You
Okay.
can't.
Doesn't say that in the spell for me.
What does it say? It's very important, I think, to check this.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can
I can
counter
You
something
attempt to
that you
interrupt
can't see.
in the process of casting.
I can link it. I have it. Just a second. I don't
We've
have
got
it
it here.
active, but...
It says you take one reaction which you take when you see a creature.
Yeah.
I would say because you're still on the floor, you wouldn't see them.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, I wouldn't... I don't think... being prone
Well, if
doesn't...
there's
being
darkness
prone
between
doesn't
us,
stop
then I
that, but
wouldn't
the
see him
darkness would
anyway.
definitely stop
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna make wisdom saves. So I think again, we were talking prior to, I don't want to interrupt. Actually, I won't interrupt the scene. Remind me later, Kevin. All right.
I don't know what I'm reminding you later.
That would be enough. Just saying it.
Okay, so
Jesus,
Tim and Sniven.
how the fuck do you have a 4? Oh, you have a proficiency in it, I guess.
Can I link?
Yeah, I
a
have
spell?
proficiency in wisdom.
How do I link a spell?
What did I?
Because wizard.
Oh, I
'Cause
did a
wizard.
stupid thing. Okay, so I actually my number is higher than this. Sorry, I clicked off of
You passed anyway. So
Okay.
Tim and Sniven take. I guess I just have to tell you what it is. It's slow. So you take a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saves. You can't use reactions, and your speed is halved.
And we get to resave at the end of our turn, I assume? Each.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just mark you two. So we'll put that on, I guess. So I guess the most important part is that you can't use reactions because you guys use those quite a lot. So
speed's kind of important here too.
Can't use reactions.
yep.
No shield, no
Interesting.
counterspell.
And then Tim, your turn.
Is that something that I roll to resist every turn, or is it on me?
Yep.
At the end of your turn.
go,
At the
You
end
roll-
of my turn, I would roll
you
to
roll a
resist
wisdom
that.
save.
All right.
Yep.
So I don't have Blade Song because I was incapacitated.
Oh.
I have 15 speed. Do I have Mage Armor anymore?
Should be
8
like
hours. So,
Eight
yeah.
hours? Yeah,
It's not a concentration.
Yeah, I
so you
don't
can be
lose that
unconscious.
when I
Yeah.
become incapacitated. All right. Well, guys, it looks like you've got this covered.
You don't want to like shoot a bow before you go or something? You're just happy
I
to
couldn't
run off?
see him. I couldn't see him.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
shoot
so-
a bow into the darkness in his general direction.
At
I'm so
me?
glad-
Can I do that? Look, at the spellcaster's direction, based on like hearing his voice or something recently. Can I do that at disadvantage?
Sure.
We were talking about that.
We'll say firing
Last
through
week, I think.
darkness is also like hitting in darkness.
Doesn't standing up take like half your movement?
Yes, it does. When you go from prone. And also, these squares are 10-foot squares. You're moving.
Plus, you can
I
only
dash.
move 15.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
was
if you-
dashing there.
If you
Okay.
dash,
So I
can you
can't
still fire?
longbow. No, I can't.
There
You,
go.
you
It's a
can't.
dash action.
So standing up, Steve, is half your movement points.
So is that 10 feet or 5 feet? How does that round?
I don't know. What
And
happens?
how does it multiply with slow?
I assume your movement speed is set to 15.
Or is it
So I
15
assume
feet?
standing up then is 7.5. So standing
So-
up is So then you stand up for 7.
So I'm
Let's round in the ears 10. So you only get your dash would be 15, but your movement would be 5, I guess.
I
Right.
get there, I believe.
Well, I think these are 10-foot squares. So I think if
Yeah.
you you're
I
there.
was there.
Yeah.
So once Steven decides where he wants to stand, it's your go.
I
Kevin.
can get halfway to that. Yeah. So I guess I'm here.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm going to.
Oh, and then I wisdom save for the slow, right?
Right.
I'm gonna run up on him. I'm going to cast my vow of enmity on him
Okay, so a few things happen here.
as a bonus action.
Steven, you pass. This guy swings at you as you leave, but he's got disadvantage,
Well,
has he? Because he's in the darkness.
he can't make opportunity attacks when he's blinded.
Oh, right. Well, never mind then.
Go.
Okay, so this guy, right? Carry on.
Yep. So I cast the vow of enmity that gives me advantage
Okay.
on him, and I attack him. You will die for what you've done here. Tomorrow.
You miss.
Get another attack though.
Can take another attack.
Oh, well, right. Thank goodness.
26. Yep.
You don't want to do me a favor, Kevin, and position 1 to the right there, would you?
Sorry, what are you saying to me?
Never mind.
Could you just move over a little bit?
I'm gonna blind you, unfortunately.
Okay.
You're saying I should have stopped here somewhere?
Yeah, it's okay. Next time. All right, so you hit him with a 26,
So
though, I assume.
26 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I need to roll that.
12. Okay.
And he needs to make a con save, right? Since he took damage and he's concentrating on a slow spell.
Yeah. So, how do I do this?
You roll you con save, and your target is 10.
1d20 plus my con, right? So that's
Yep.
2. Okay, he's fine.
Okay.
The guards take a turn. Well, the guard. I guess he's just going to walk over to Thaddeus because he's the only person he can see.
Could he see me? I was hoping he was going to wander down the steps.
He falls and breaks his leg. Fantastic.
19 and 21.
Wow. Yeah, those will both hit me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You take 15.
Is that
Set.
one attack or two? Does he subtract?
That's 2 attacks, and so hang on. One of them does 7, and one of them does 8. No, it doesn't. One of them does 7, and one of them does... Wait, I'm reading this wrong. Sorry. You take more than 15. One of them does 7, and one of them does 14.
So it's 21 minus 6, so it's 15.
So it's 15.
Okay.
Right, perfect.
Turned out.
Chakolth?
Wow, I am in trouble.
All right. I will. You have a potion still, I assume, for your turn. So, right? We have.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I never think of that.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try to get some help, Thaddeus. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, and I will take an attack at the priest, and I'll attack with advantage unless he can see in the darkness. If he's not blinded, then I don't have advantage. So I don't know. This is magical darkness, so you'd have to have anything. But let me know. So I'm assuming I'm attacking an advantage.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one is a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Second one is going to be a 21 to hit.
He puts his hand up, and this strange force field stops your blow.
Okay. Then I'll take my third attack. Oops, sorry, that's not what I was trying to link. Let me just click the right one. Where did it go? There. And I get 2 more rolls on that. So the last one's a 20.
Yep, that misses as well.
So just the first one hit then.
Yep.
Okay. How does it work when you're concentrating on a spell and you use shield? Do you lose shield? No. It's just,
I
it's
guess.
just, no. It's just one concentration spell up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking something different. All right. So I'll yell, Thaddeus, get clear, and then I'm done.
Is that it?
You're staying right there?
Yes.
We did hit him. He probably needs to roll again for concentration on that slow, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Hey, do I want to leave there? I guess I could move. No, I'm staying there. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to move there. That takes all of my movement. And then I'm going to use, as a bonus action, the Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
Which gives everyone 5 HP. And
What's the range on it?
60 feet, so I think you get it also.
You're tracking how many times you've used it, right?
Yes,
Okay.
this is my last one.
Okay.
And
Just out of range.
Okay, so
You got to move
so do
one
it
tile.
just do it before you move then.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
then I would do it,
Or I'll
and,
do-
That's fine.
and then I would
Before you
move.
move. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and I have to emphasize that if people have not used their reaction yet,
They can
then
move.
they can use that to move out of potential AoE. Cough,
Okay.
cough, Thaddeus.
And so how would I do that?
It's just whenever he uses this ability, if you haven't used your reaction already, which you haven't, you can move up to, is it full distance or half distance?
Full
Up
distance.
to full distance away without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's because you just cast Mantle of Inspiration, which gives me that ability.
Yes.
Right.
So, have you used your reaction yet? I don't remember.
He's
I
not.
do not think so.
Yes, he did. He took an attack at the priest when the priest moved away from him. Has he acted since then? No, he has. He's chased the priest
Yes,
down.
yeah.
Okay, so he hasn't this round. Okay.
Right. I have not this round.
So
I'm gonna
would you
move to
like
there.
would you like to take advantage of that, Thaddeus?
Oh, yeah, if you're
You move-
casting
move like-
something.
He did. He cast
AoE?
Mana Wisp. Yeah. Okay, we have to work on coordinating that a little less meta.
Really?
Oh,
Do
I
you
want to
move
understand.
right now? Or not?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure, I will move out
Because you
of
can move right now before I take his turn.
Yes, I will move out of the shadow and toward him in a protective way.
Okay, awesome. Then I'm going to cast Fear. It's a cone. I'll link it
Okay.
on those two guys.
So,
am
I hitting that, or is that?
I'm gonna I was hoping that Thaddeus would go a little bit more to the right so that it could kind of.
Well, this is actually interesting. So I've seen it in the
Right.
past, like a DM take like a cutting of like a 30-degree cone to get that, so we can see what overlaps. I don't know what you want to do for this, but let me know if I need to make rolls.
I think it would go like this. So that's 30.
Just my hit hostiles. Nope. Oh,
I think it would look something like that. Can you see that?
that's a 30-foot cone. That looks like a 90-degree cone to me. A 30.
Well, that's 30 foot.
Sorry, but isn't it? But what's the cone angle? What's the radius? The degrees that it encompasses for the angle? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I thought because a 15-foot cone, I believe, would go out. Like the peak of it would be like here.
Sure, but it's not the distance; it's how much area it covers. So basically, what we're looking at is it. Where's the ruler? So like, is it like that on one side and that on the other side, or is it like 'cause you just drew a 90-degree, right? There's 90 degrees of stuff encompassed in that.
Oh, I thought it was a 30-foot either way, but it's a
No, it's
because
a
I thought
cone.
cones are always 90 degrees, I believe.
Oh, I don't know. If that's the case, then I that may be how it is. That's not how I. There is the spellcasting page to say that. Do you know, Xilo, one way or the other?
Not off the top of my head. I thought it was like 60-ish, but 60 degrees, but I'm not 100%
All right,
sure.
one more thing to look up for me. All right.
A cone's width at a given point along its length is equal to that point's distance from the point of origin. So if it's 15 feet away, it would be 15 feet wide.
So it's 30 foot away, which is like here.
So it's 30 foot away, it's 30
wide,
foot wide
so it
at
goes,
that point.
It goes all the way like this.
That's diameter, not radius, though. So 30
So it's
feet
it's basically
across.
an equilateral
Oh, wow, that's
equilateral triangle.
That's huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone makes it. Okay, so they what are they doing? Wisdom saving throw,
Yes.
including Chakolth.
Okay.
Okay. And what do I have to beat? 15?
Yes.
Okay, so the guard is feared. What does he do? Drops everything. Becomes frightened. Okay.
Must dash away.
Must take the
so-
dash action. Okay. So on there,
Away
which is on
at the safest available route.
On its turn or immediately?
well, action's on
immediately?
its turn. No.
On its turn.
Okay. And then Chakolth fails as well.
Yeah.
So
Which is bad.
Yeah. How do you dismiss concentration spells?
I think
he
just
moves up
decide.
here.
Well, feel free to do that. You could have put that cone to hit only two of us. Only one of the party members. Did you hit? Did you only do that? You did
It was
that?
only you.
Okay.
It was only you.
Okay.
Okay, he's going to cast another revocation spell.
I get to make a wisdom saving throw also at the end of my turn to stop this slow. I forgot
Sure.
about that.
Go ahead. Is anyone else here that can do Arcana or counter spells? Or
Sorry, he's
No.
so he wasn't feared then?
Nope.
The priest?
Nope.
it's a wisdom, not con. Oh wait, no, you're right. It is con. Sorry.
Okay.
Right. So, you three all make con saves.
God. All right.
Oh, God!
Only we had someone counterspelling this shit.
Whoops. I did that
Uh,
with
Turns out
advantage and
counterspells
shouldn't
line
have.
of sight, giant area of
Okay,
darkness.
You could have done it in
Turns
the
out-
first one.
Turns out you've
What's happening, Adam?
So you all fail.
Oh, God.
Everyone takes 16.
Okay.
Sorry, no, 15.
Okay.
And
So-
everyone had temp HP.
15 thunder damage, as again the floor cracks with this horrible loud explosion. Pieces of inorganic material such as stone just fly across the room.
I need to make a con save on my darkness.
Sure.
And you did 16 damage to me, right? So it's 8. Okay. So it's
15.
10. So, okay. I beat 10, though. Okay.
Tim. Steven.
All right, how does drinking a potion work?
You can take one for free, and then if you want to take another one, it would be a standard.
I have... And how much does it heal?
I don't know, whatever you bought.
Well, you gave
What
us
did you
one at
buy?
the start of the campaign. I don't know. What did you give us?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
You guys are
either.
supposed to write it out.
You said healing potion. So
It
everyone
says
healing
potion of healing. That's what I have.
Yeah, you said that we all just had one, and we all have one on our belt. So we all, like...
That's-
Yeah, I also bought another of them for 50.
Oh, that's
2d4
right.
Gotcha.
plus 2.
Sorry, say that again, sir?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay.
It's good. It's good. You're strong.
Okay. I will move back toward the fight. 10, 20, 30 to here. I'll cast a minor illusion of... How large is minor illusion?
It does say in the spell description.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to make the sound of my voice right here.
Okay.
Well, you had me, did ya? Well, you got close.
You want to roll intimidation?
I'm not sure that's meant to be intimidation.
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like,
A mockery.
I'm trying to mislead him into thinking that I'm there to be targeted.
Evan?
Wow. I think
I suppose you have that lesser restoration handy, because that'd be helpful.
I
He can't
did-
see you.
yeah, that I can't see you.
He's
Won't
out.
help.
Okay.
Won't help me.
Nope.
Yeah, and I'm out of spells anyhow. Yeah.
Okay.
So I probably need to at least pop that potion because he's going to kill me. I'm wondering if I need to do the lay on hands too, and just void a turn here. Geez, I don't know how to do this stuff. All right, so let's.
What is it you need to do, Kevin?
Well, I need to do the potion first, I guess, right?
So that's 2d4 plus 2. And he doesn't
So
take
that-
any of your actions, because
Whoops.
Adam lets us use the one on our belt.
Right. So that's
Wow.
Nice. So yours is worth
Nice.
10.
So you get 10?
10. That'll help.
That's the best you can get, Kevin. Well done.
And then what I'm trying to decide is whether to do a lay on hands and waste my turn, or whether to try to wade into him and do some damage.
It would be ideal if he'd stop throwing huge fucking AoE nukes at us. I
Well,
don't know if
that's
you
what I
have
kind
any way
of
to stop that.
Other than just charging into him, and I think that's what I've got to do. I'm just gonna wade into him, and
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good anyways, because you spread out, so we're not clustered up like that, and you have Sentinel to stop him from doing that.
yeah, I'm gonna try to just back him into the corner so that he can't throw big spells past me without working at it pretty hard.
Did I explain to everyone at the beginning of the campaign that everyone had inspiration?
What?
No.
No.
Nope.
I kind of feel like
What's
Okay, so
inspiration?
inspiration is I'll just very quickly do this before Kevin attacks. Inspiration is like you can use it very similar, very very easily in game by just re-rolling any dice once, and that immediately removes it. But I also add a caveat to it that if you can come up with something, I don't know, particularly fantasy, magical, cool, if you can role play a good idea to me thematically and say I want to spend an inspiration to do this, like I don't know, for example, before Filthy could have said I want to jump this chasm and drive my glaive into the guard. He could use an inspiration to help him do that maneuver much more easily. For example, in this case, Kevin could, I don't know, call on the divine presence of his god, or whatever you can think of thematically for your character. I'll let you do that. I'll also reward it for things that are out of the box thinking, good role play.
And we have one per. That's a one per campaign until we earn more. Essentially,
essentially you have one free at the start.
Okay, and what is it? So it makes it easier in what way? Advantage, a bonus, or is it just undefined? It will make it easier. You determine it on the spot.
Undefined based on what you're doing. If you want to just re-roll a dice, that's a pretty simple use. But if you want to do something more spectacular, I might get you to do a check or a roll, but you might get advantage on that. Something.
All right. Well, I'm going to.
I'm not saying you have to do that now, Kevin. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but now seems the moment. I'm on the brink of death. I'm defending my god and this desecrated temple. Now seems like the ultimate moment to bring this piece of trash to its knees.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to, call on my divine inspiration, and return it to 0, and just do what I can to bully and push this guy back into the corner, and just begin pounding him in a rage.
Everybody's alignment.
Vertical.
Neutral good.
Okay.
Chaotic good.
Like confused neutral.
Okay.
Not chaotic neutral.
True neutral, that's fine.
True neutral, that's the one.
Filthy.
I'm around there somewhere too. Chaotic neutral or neutral.
All right. Can you describe what you do a little bit, Thaddeus, or would you like me to do that?
Oh no, I said I'm going to just go at him with my hammer swinging in a rage, just pounding blows as fast and hard as I can. Just drop my shield and just flail into him with everything I've got in a rage. This is my dying stand, and I'm going to just pound him into the dirt if I can do anything.
Okay.
That's where I'm headed.
As the shield hits the floor, a giant crack in the ceiling starts to develop, and the party looks up at the ceiling as you can hear your friend Thaddeus shouting out in these strange dwarven curses. The brittle stonework begins to pull away and shatter as a beam of light comes down above Thaddeus and over his shield. You can see him swinging 1, 2, 3. He gets to 5, and as he hits him with the 5th attack, a brilliant wave of force goes across the entire room, knocking anyone over that isn't good aligned. You all just fall over, prone to the floor, as if hit by some strange magical force. The priest just seems to explode in a blinding light, and his body isn't there anymore, and there's just a set of keys laid where he was. The guard falls over, and everyone's out of combat.
All right, and we're going to cut the part there.
Fuck you. That's right.
To me or to the priest?
To the priest.
Bad timing.
What just happened?
All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back soon. I think we'll be some discussion about this in the start of the next one. So thanks for watching, guys.